everybody, this is Natalie and welcome back to my channel. Oh, look how cute. Today I have a couple post reviews for you. These are paintings I did not unbox. They were gifts for Christmas, so as soon as they arrived, I unpackaged them, put the drills together, and started painting. So I didn't have a whole lot of time to mess around with it. Plus, I didn't want anyone to see the videos until it was complete. So here we are. Let's go ahead and get started. This is a 60 by 80 square painting from the Camille Boutique. So let me show you what the picture looks like. See if I can show you all of it. So it was really pretty. I mean, it turned out great. For the trouble I had with it, I am so glad it turned out the way that it did. It's beautiful and she's gonna love it. This is a gift from my mom. I've talked to you about it a couple times in some past videos. I did finally complete it. It's been done for about 2 weeks now, but I did keep it under my bed for about a week because I wanted to see if I could get those drills to stay down because they kept popping. And also I sprayed it with clear acrylic spray, which I didn't want to because I was putting it behind glass, but because the drills were popping and I had to keep replacing them, I was worried if I didn't that my mom would have problems with it in the future. So with that being said, popping drills was a problem with this painting. Another one of the problems I had with it was the bubble wrap that the painting came in. It was the tubular packaging, the bubble tubing. They should not put paintings in tubing. It's the worst thing to do. The canvas takes shape of those tubes. So it was really hard to work on in some places. I should have ironed it before I started, but to be honest with you, I had no idea until I was, a quarter of the way into it, and I just thought, I just got to get it done. So what I ended up doing was having to put duct tape on each end of the canvas to stretch it, and I stuck it to my table so that it would lay completely flat so it wasn't going like this when I laid the diamonds on it. So I think that was one of the reasons why I had problems with popping drills. Also, the drills weren't the greatest quality. They had the little plastic knobbings on it that we've had problems with Huracan lately. They had the same thing. I had to pick through the diamonds. In fact, I ran out of 3 colors because I had to be very careful with the diamonds I picked, because if I put them down and they had that plastic on it, it would pop the next drill up. So I fought with this painting and I am so glad it's done. It's definitely bittersweet. I know my mom's gonna love it. She's not gonna know the trouble I had with it. She's just gonna enjoy the outcome of it and that her daughter made it for her. So it's gorgeous. The colors are gorgeous. I couldn't have asked for a better painting. I just wish that the canvas was easier to work on. And the confetti, oh my Lanta. Those of you who love confetti, you should buy this painting. This painting took me forever. I was getting so tired of it. I had to change colors so many times, and I had trays all over the place with different beads in them. And I'm telling you what, that last Sunday afternoon I worked on it, I just sat there. My back was killing me. My hands were killing me, but I was going to get it done. I am going to put this behind glass. I've already picked out the frame. And to make this even worse is I put it in the frame and the freaking glass broke. That glass in that frame was so flimsy. Even picking up the glass to throw in the trash, it was breaking in our hands. It was awful. And this frame was $60. I was livid. So what I am going to do is go down to Lowe's, get a piece of acrylic, and replace the glass with the acrylic. But I do have the frame, and I will show you that. So here's the frame. So it will look really good with this. Look how good. And it will make that dark brown in the painting really pop. And it has that old rustic desert look. Not really rustic, but that old-fashioned wood type look. So yeah, but it's pretty raw wood. I mean, you'll definitely get splinters with it. But she picked it out. So yeah, a lot of confetti. But look how pretty these colors are. I mean, look at this purple. And you can I mean, you can see every detail, the mountains, the stars, the moon up there, right there. I mean, it's gorgeous. I mean, it turned out fantastic. I am very happy with it, but it sure took a lot of time and a lot of frustration, but it is done. Now, here are some of the things I was talking about. So, I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but like right here, can you see how it's bowed right there? That's from that bubble tubing. And even though I've got heavy diamonds on it, it's still bowed a little bit. And it did that throughout. You can see it kind of up at the top, like right up here in this area and over there. You can see it. I didn't really have any problems with rivers. If I saw a little bit of a bubble, I just popped it with the razor blade and it worked out just fine. So that really wasn't an issue. I think it was more of the diamonds that was causing the drills to pop. So the quality of the canvas, other than the bubbling from the tubing, was good. The symbols were very clear. And I felt that the diamonds were nice and snug. They weren't loose, not a lot of gapping. Does it sparkle? Yes, it still sparkles. Even though I sprayed it with clear acrylic spray, it still sparkles and shines. Was there garbage? You know what? Yeah, there was some garbage. Not a whole lot, though. Most of it was because of the extra plastic pieces around the squares. So, other than that, I mean, there wasn't a lot of cavities or anything like that. They were just extra plastic. So, I don't know what was going on with their molds, but it was very frustrating. But, you know what? It had a lot of colors. I believe it had, I want to say 45 colors. I believe it had, yeah. 45 colors. So, it definitely has its dimension for sure. Absolutely. Did I enjoy the painting? I did in the fact that it was for my mom and for the colors of it. The confetti was very tiresome. I got bored with this painting. It was really hard for me to sit and work on it for long periods of time because I was constantly changing colors. So that was really hard, but luckily I had done the bottom of the painting first, and so when I got to the top, I kind of got a little bit of break from that confetti. The top still had lots of different colors of blues right in here, and then of course the streak up here and the moon and the little dabs of stars were all like different colors, but it still turned out. I'm so happy I did the bottom first, because if I would have had to do this last, it may have never got done. Would I recommend this painting? I would recommend the painting, yes, especially if you love confetti. I don't know if I would recommend the seller. Cami Yee, I've gotten a couple paintings from them and they've come in that tubing and I hate it. So if it's coming in the tubing, I will not buy it from you. Hands down, the tubing is absolutely awful. So there we have it, Cami Yee Boutique, 60 by 80 square diamond painting. All right, so I also have another post review to show you. This is the Darth Vader that my son was doing for his dad. I didn't unbox this one either because as soon as it came in the mail, he started on it because we were running out of time. So we got it done. I've already framed it. It's a 30 by 40 square and it's Darth Vader. So it's gonna have a glare because I do have it in glass. But it turned out really good. I thought it was really pretty. A lot of 310. It got very boring. I really struggled to get this one done. I did a lot of the black first just because I knew it was going to take a lot of time. But, I mean, it turned out really good. Let me try turning off that light and see if you guys can see it. That's a little bit better. So at least you can get an idea. So, yeah. So there he is. A lot of fun colors. To frame this, it's a 16 by 20 frame. No, excuse me, it's a 12 by 16 frame. I did have to cut all the white edging off of it to get it to fit in the frame, but it fit in there perfect. It's ready to go. The one thing about this canvas is it had rivers. You can see the rivers in the completed painting. Let's see if I can get you to see that. Up here at the top, you really can't see it, but right about here, there's a line that goes across where my diamonds are sticking up. Let me turn the light back on and see if you can see that a little bit better. For somebody who doesn't diamond paint, it's not going to even be an issue. But for me, because I'm a perfectionist, it bothers me, but his dad's not going to even notice. All right, so right here, right up in this area right here, you can see how the diamonds are kind of sticking up. And I tried the razor blade. I tried everything I could to get those drills to drop, and they just wouldn't. Down here, I was having the same issue as well. You can see it right here. You can see that. Now, I did use the razor blade right here, and I felt it go psst, and then it went down, but I couldn't get it to go down here. In fact, I cut right through the canvas when I was trying to do it. So that wasn't very good, but it's in a frame. Nobody's gonna notice it. The quality of the canvas was fine. It was nice and clear, other than the rivers. Not a big deal. This did come on a foam roll, so it didn't have the problem with the waviness from the tubing, but it still had rivers. I really have to work on trying to figure out how to get these rivers out because, ooh, so you can see it right here too, one right there. You can see it right there and up there. I don't know what to do. I mean, I was really good with the razor blade, and I got it down and I flattened it and I did so many things to it, but it's still raising. Drill quality, yeah, the drills were fine. They didn't have like the plastic knobbing as much as the other painting I did, as much as the cactus one. So the drills were just fine. I did run out of black, believe it or not. I ran out of 310, but I had plenty of leftovers. I felt the drills were very snug. Not a lot of gapping. It does sparkle. It's very pretty. I did spray this one with acrylic spray also, just because I was afraid of the drills popping because of the rivers. You could rub your hand over it and you could feel them and you'd have to pop them in, and I rolled it and rolled it and rolled it with the rolling pin. And I'm just having the worst luck with square diamond paintings. I'm to the point where I don't even want to do them anymore. I'd rather do rounds. So I don't know. So far, I've only had luck with a couple companies, Evermoment being one of them. Zuya, my custom I got from them, is turning out really nice. And then also the one I got Groot from, that one turned out really nice as well. Of course, Diamond Art Club is fantastic too, so no worries there. Was there garbage? Just some 310s mostly. I did have 2 packs of drills that were oily, so I did have to wash those. Was there a lot of confetti? No, not too bad. Actually, this one was fun doing the different colors, like kind of like the rainbow, but there was a lot of 310, so that got very tedious. Did I enjoy the painting? Yeah, other than I didn't like seeing the bumps on here with the diamonds sticking up. That kind of bothers me. But I still had fun with it. It was small, so it was nice to do. My son did work on it a little bit. What I did is I did the checkerboard with the black, and then he would go in and fill it in. So that made it a little bit easier for him. So yeah, there you have it, guys. My 2 post reviews. I'm happy with them. I really am. It was a lot of work. I'm tired. I'm glad they're done. I'm going to work on some smaller paintings for a little while because this one did take about 3 months to complete. My Loki was the same size, but he was much more enjoyable to work on. This one, not so much. If you notice right here, I noticed right here with the lighting, you can see where it's wavy. You can see it right up here. So I'm hoping by the time I put it in the frame and the glass goes down on it, it'll press that down so you won't notice it. Another thing I thought about doing was maybe gluing this onto like a poster board so that I can push those wrinkles out with some spray adhesive. So we'll have to see, but I do have to go buy a new piece of acrylic. It's going to be about $25. So the frame's going to end up costing me an arm and a leg. But like I said, it's going to be one of those gifts that's going to keep on giving, and she's going to love it, and she's going to hang it up in her house, and that's going to make me proud. So yeah. So there you have it, my friends. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Stay crafty, my friends, and I'll see you in my next video.